What if I'd gone all in? That question, it doesn't whisper, it haunts. It lurks in the quiet moments, late night drives, when your head hits the pillow, when coffee's too bitter and your soul's too heavy. Because back then, in that one key moment, you hesitated. You told yourself you were being smart, cautious, strategic, but deep down, you flinched. You tested the waters instead of jumping. And now, the unfinished dream, the half-built life, still echoes in your mind. And so we ask again, what if you had gone all in? Because if you're going to do something, truly do it. You have to speak it clearly, feel it deeply, and live it fully. You can't waffle or hedge. You can't say, I'll try, when what you really mean is, I hope I don't fail. When you're building anything worth building, relationship, career, health, you don't just dip a toe in, you dive. Unless you finish the thing, you'll never know if it was yours, or if it was just yours waiting to be claimed. Most of us live a half-life. We half show up in relationships. We half commit to our dreams. We half care for our health. This isn't just about losing opportunities. It's about losing trust in ourselves. When you walk away halfway, you don't get closure. You get torment. You lie awake, replaying that moment when you could have pushed harder, stayed longer, said the words. It's not only failure that stings. It's not knowing. It's the gnawing. What if? You feel it even when you succeed. Because you know there were pockets of fear, pockets of doubt. You didn't go 100%, and those ghosts linger. But real people who truly own their path, they don't wait for applause. They show up when no one's looking. They correct themselves when no one's watching. They don't need an audience to cheer or a medal to validate them. They show up, they go all in, that's ownership. And when they fall short, they don't hide or excuse. They own it. They apologize if needed. They adapt, they pivot. Then they forge ahead. They don't bury themselves in guilt or shame. They turn the page and keep living. Because here's a secret. Guilt kills dreams. It shrinks you. It robs your joy. It plays a loop of should've and could've. But if you face it, look it in the eye and say, this chapter's done. You can close the book and write the next one. You are the author of your life. Build habits that matter. Walk daily. Rest well. Speak honestly. Stretch your capacity. These small strokes add up. They become walls of stability when the storms come. And storms will come. Life will curve. But if you've strengthened your roots, you bend, you don't break. Your path doesn't have to be headline-making or earth-shattering. It just needs to be yours. True courage isn't loud. It's just rhythmically honest. It's showing up at 5 a.m. It's picking integrity when no one's around. It's doing the thing because it's the right thing, even if the right thing is just painful or boring. When the hard moments come, and they will, say to yourself, this too shall pass. Even if your gut laughs, even if you're drenched in doubt, say it anyway. It reminds you, you're not broken, just bruised. Bruises heal, and in the healing, you grow. And when the winds come, don't just smile, study them. What was different today? Where did I show up in ways I didn't before? Who did I become by doing it? Success leaves breadcrumbs. Gratitude draws them out. This is how you begin to build a map of your own growth journey. Every week, reflect on your consistency. Track what made you strong. Track what made you soft. Discipline compounds, and eventually, it turns into identity. You don't need another guru. You just need to trust the quiet voice inside that says, you already know. Trust it. We were never made to be caretakers of comfort. We were made to pioneer, to risk, to build, to fall, to rise again. That fear you feel, it's not a warning. It's a signal. It shows you what matters, what's worth it, what's waiting. Life isn't fair. It never will be. But you're not stuck. You can choose accountability over victimhood. You can swim out of the tide of unfairness by starting exactly where you are, with what you have. Set finish lines you'll never quite hit, not to punish yourself, but to propel yourself. Push your threshold, grow your resilience. Celebrate the effort, win or not. That's how purpose becomes the point, not the outcome. Confidence doesn't come from landing the punch. It comes from throwing dozens of them. It's built in repetition, in the discipline to show up, in the focus to keep going after no one's cheering. Someday, you'll see you in the mirror, and you'll feel it. That's not me today. That's her. A version of me I've always wanted to be. She's 10 years ahead, and you're slowly becoming her. So, What's your half-done thing? What dream have you held off because the water looked deep? Because people might laugh? Because failure feels loud? Name the fear. Write it down. Then finish the thing. You'll come out one of two ways. You'll stand on the far side and say, yes, that was mine. Or you'll say, no, it wasn't, but now I know. Either way, you've escaped the trap of half-life. If you've already done it, if there's a moment you went all in, where you stopped testing, stopped pausing, and just dived, then share it. Tell us what it felt like to finish. Tell us how it changed you. We need those stories. We need that permission. If you haven't had that moment yet, maybe this is it. Maybe this script is your final warning. Maybe this is the trigger. This time, go all in.